You guys have heard of Fox News.
Really?
Right? The Fox
It's the
News.
one
Yeah.
true. It's the one true station. It's the one true network.
The pinnacle of truth. So I'm sure many times you heard me say that Fox News is pretty much a propaganda machine for the Republicans, for Trump. So they either lie to either help Trump or the Republicans, or they lie to bash the opposing team, right? The Biden or Democrats and stuff like that. They are known to always put these conspiracy theorists as guests, and the way they do these interviews, there's never any fact checking. They're like, "Oh yeah, really? They're putting that in our water and they're turning gays into frog." Like, that's a bad example,
Frogs.
but it's always like softball questions, and they're just platforming these kind of people. It was always misinformation about can argue about COVID and stuff like that, but stuff like January 6th, the Russian propaganda. These guys are making Zelensky look like the bad guy instead of Putin. And even the most epic thing that just happened recently is the election. So these guys were sued by Dominion voting machines. Okay, they were sued because during the elections, there was all these theories about Dominion rigging the ballots. Basically, it's the machine that you vote in, like. And it's the Dominion and Smartmatic are basically the main ones that are used for all these U.S. elections. They're both suing Fox $1 billion lawsuits. Okay, Dominion, they settled it for the biggest payout ever from being sued, about $800 million. Fox News has to pay. They didn't even go to court. They just settled because, you know what? Because Dominion had like 3,600 different lies that they said during that period of the election and when January 6th.
Wow.
3,600 lies. They have they received documents and texts of the people that go on these shows, the executives, knowing it's bullshit.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. If you're loving this content, hit the like button and subscribe and join to our awesome community. Ring that notification bell so you'll never miss a beat. Together, we're building something so special. Let's grow this channel and let's have some fun along the way. For some more content, check out these other fantastic channels. You got Checkin Habs, one-stop shop for all those things. Habs, sports, we got so much information on sports, guys. Come on. Hello. Checking accounts. Dive into the world of finance and economics, baby. Let's go. Big money. So that's it, fam. Come and check us out.
And saying the ratings are good, and also just to help the Republican, and they probably thought they can turn the election towards Trump's favor. They have actually people knowing it's lies, and they're still saying the lie. Fox is just a propaganda machine. They kind of blur it with news, make you think that you're watching news, but it's actually just saying their opinion. It's more an opinionated talk show. That's more what it is. So guess what? Guess who's in Trump's administration? About 30 ex-Fox people. Not people, executives, though. People that were on the show, in front of the camera, are in Trump's administration.
Oh.
Beautiful.
I created a little slide of the top guys. So our first one is Peter Hegseth, Secretary of Defense.
How is this guy Secretary of Defense?
Because Trump picked him.
All right.
Last year, he's like a main commentator on Fox News. Now he's the Secretary of Defense.
The head of the CIA too?
Yeah, not the CIA. The
FBI?
Director of FBI or something. This guy, Janine Pirro, U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia.
At least she's was she really a judge or not?
She was like on a show like Judge Judy. She had her own show back then, and then she became a Fox commentator. This guy you're maybe talking about. The Deputy Director of FBI, Dan Bongino. He's the Deputy Director of the FBI.
No,
Yeah,
it was
he
like
looks
an Indian
legit.
guy. It was like an Indian guy. He
Yeah, but he wasn't on news, though. Well, he wasn't like a...
was the head of the CIA.
Yeah, he is. No, he's the head of the FBI.
Okay.
But he wasn't a Fox...
That doesn't look like he killed 5 people for fun.
Sean Duffy, the guy. He's the Secretary of Transportation. He was on Fox Business. Kimberly Guilfoyle, Ambassador Greece. So she's a talk show. She's a Fox News. She used to be on the show called The Five. Basically, it's just 5. You know what the show The Five is? It's basically 5 people. 4 are Republicans and 1 is a Democrat, and they're just attacking the Democrat. And you just have this Democrat defending. That's why it's called The Five.
Wow.
Sebastian Gorka. He was just some.
This guy in Superman 3 or something?
Probably. He's like a villain. He is a villain, this guy. He's a fucking villain. This guy was always on Fox News. He's on the Alex Jones, always talking shit. He's now the deputy
Is Alex
assistant.
Jones on Fox? Does he go on Fox?
Doesn't have a show there. Maybe as a guest sometime.
Yeah, let's a guest, I mean. Yeah.
And there's your boy, Steve. Scott Bessent.
Okay.
He was just a guy on. What did he do before? I think was he Goldman Sachs? Yeah, but he was a guy. He was a regular on Fox Business,
A regular flag salute. And
and now he's the secretary.
Well, I guess that one at least makes sense if he was working at. Wait, Goldman Sachs is an investment firm?
Thinks yeah, that's what you consider them, right?
Okay.
Hedge funds,
Kind of like, what's the
At
other
least-
one there? JP Morgan or something like that?
pretty
JP
much.
Morgan,
yeah.
I guess?
JP Morgan's a bank.
He swings the other way.
bank?
Hey, did you know that?
He's gay. Yeah, I heard about that.
Ah, really?
Yeah, I want to ask you guys a question. Why are there 30 people in Trump's administration that used to work at Fox News? Why do you think?
30.
At least 30.
Well, usually how much is it?
Why does Trump have? This is unheard
Fox,
of. A
yeah.
president having people that you worked in the news on a news channel as in big, powerful positions. Why do you think Trump did that?
Like
Get a little closer.
Loyal, super loyal.
Yes, good one.
Control.
Loyal?
Control the narrative.
Yeah, they're super loyal, so that way they make everyone else follow what the fuck they're saying.
Push their agendas, obviously.
Because they're already popular with the public, so people will believe what they say.
That's
That
reverse.
too. They're more like they're trusting people and they're trustworthy. Well, to their fans, they're trustworthy people in the news. That makes sense. It's because they're spin masters. That's why
Spin masters.
they can spin anything. They've been doing the whole career to make shit look like gold for the benefit of the Republican and Trump. So you have all these people. When shit hits the fan, these guys know how to turn
So
it.
they're salesmen.
Did you notice? I don't know if you guys watched. I found it very interesting. I don't know if you guys noticed recently with the NATO meeting. It happened this week, and they were getting a lot of questions about the bombers, the attacks of Iran, about the current state of the nuclear sites. And Trump, him, Peter Hegstead, all other people, they're all spinning. It's like, but why aren't you guys asking about our brave pilots that did this mission? Did you guys see this?
Yeah, a little
That's
bit.
all they were saying. Every time they were getting asked that, how come you guys are not giving praise to our pilots? How come you guys these guys put their life on the line? They imagine you driving 15 hours in a plane and bombing and thinking of your family. Why don't you think about the family? They're spinners.
Yeah.
Yes, we love our soldiers, but we just want to know about the nuclear sites. Why can't we ask questions? Why can't we ask questions? Was this planned before? Was this a last minute thing? Well, why are you asking these questions? Well, you guys should be praising our soldiers for doing their jobs and doing it great. Like,
Give
that's
Trump
why.
the Nobel Peace Prize right now, please. Just that's it.
It's more of an uncensored administration. It's more like, I don't know. They don't, how can I put it? They'll tell you exactly how it is to your face, or they'll try to, they like what he said, like he swore the other day. It's more like a shock factor type of government where it's not the cookie
To me,
cutter
it's
the
not
way
shock.
it is.
To me,
But-
it's not shock.
but-
To me, it's someone who doesn't know. He can't control his emotions. Someone who doesn't know how to govern. Someone who doesn't know how to be a true leader. To me, that's
They're uncensored. Is
immaturity.
what I'm trying to say. It's unfiltered. It's uncensored.
Okay,
it's,
so is a 5-year-old.
yeah. No, I know,
No?
but that's what I'm saying.